1 2 1 2 1 2. All right then. All right, chat. Is this thing on? W's in the chat if you can hear me. Where's my water? All right, fellas. So the W's in the chat if you can hear me. If the music is not too loud. What is going on? All right, then. All right, let's have a talk. Zam. Looking forward. 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? I see the viewers, but no one is responding to me. Huh? All right, once again, for those who are gonna miss this live stream, I'm gonna add all of those timestamps at the bottom so you can rewatch it. Yeah, let me just quickly delete that. Where's my 1 2 1 2? Am I getting trolled? One, two, 1 2. Yo. Finally, at least one of them. Chat, just drop a W, whatever. You can drop an emoji, you can drop any type of emoji that you want. Just confirm that I'm live and if this thing on. If my mic is on. I see on my OBS that I'm live, but... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And once again, thank you. All right, so the $3,000 Ethereum, $4,000 is getting closer, closer, and closer. Thank you, Diego. So in today's live stream, I want to talk. I mean, I wasn't planning to do this, but I was a little bit off for 1 week because I'm working on some stuff. And I decided I need to jump to keep this live stream party going. Because we're doing, for those who just joined, because I never shared my live streams on Instagram, but I did. So technically, I don't know what to expect. But for those who don't know me, I mean, we recorded every single live stream until we reached Bitcoin's $100,000. We tracked every single trade that is possible that relates with Bitcoin. And right now we're doing the same thing with Mr. Ethereum. We're doing the same with Ethereum, trying to look at all the possible scenarios where we could start taking longs, where we could start taking shorts. So how's it going, friends from Telegram? How's it going, friends from Instagram? Maybe for some of you, I'm your enemy, who knows? But yeah. Well, I never seen my live streams chat so inactive. Only Diego is kicking ass right now. All right, so let's jump straight into a chart. Maybe some of you only want to listen. All right, Martins. Another Martin. So yeah, that's nice. Zam's probably watching. All right, so I'm gonna start talking. On the left side, we have a Bitcoin on a daily time frame. On the right side, we have Ethereum on the daily time frame. And let's just start talking about big boys. What is going on based on the charts? Screw fundamental analysis. Screw all the news. Screw all of those CPI, because the data and charts, in my opinion, doesn't lie. Never lies, actually, because after breakouts, we can start doing this. After breakdowns, we can start doing, I don't know, try to build or short sell positions, but it doesn't matter. Me, as a stupid baboon, I opened a small, and I announced this on my Telegram channel. So for those who don't know and want to follow me a little bit closer, so there's a link down below on my Telegram channel. I mean, it's absolutely free. It's free to join. So I'm just right now recording my journey to $4,000 Ethereum, because I do believe in Ethereum that it's going to show its full potential this rally. And once again, for those who don't know me, because once again, I never shared my live streams on Instagram. So for those who don't know me, my altcoin, I mean, my portfolio is has an extremely big position on Ethereum. So I'm the guy who's holding and trying to pretend that he's a true diamond hands on Ethereum. So once again, Ethereum, as we discussed in the previous live stream, if you remember, we formed this accumulation phase, and after breakout, clean rally to the upside until we reach this another accumulation phase. And I wanted to open a buy long position on another one, as we did from here, if you remember. So I wanted to see some kind of pullback to start building my buy long position, because I like the golden zones. I mean, this is like Fibonacci from our swing highs to our swing lows, or let's just say for swing lows to completely swing highs. That was our golden zone. So that was my expectations. Those were my expectations, to see some kind of retracement at 2.2 or 2.3k Ethereum and start building from here. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. The best buy long position was technically from here. Of course, we will see. Maybe we're printing some kind of divergence, but there's also a probability to see some kind of pullback, because after this clean breakout, I want to see how this day is going to close and what the tomorrow is going to bring us. Because right now, alongside with this pump, we printed this ascending support, so which is also great, because we're printing higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and we're still in this bullish momentum after breaking through those two. Let me just make it more wider, because yeah, I'm gonna close this window. I just wanted to see on the Bitcoin how it's like everything is correlated. If we're gonna see some kind of crazy moves right now, but this is like a daily time frame, so don't expect anything. So yeah, so basically after a clean breakout, my expectation after this explosive pattern, I do believe that we have a solid chance right now to see $3,000 Ethereum. And right now, after we saw today's, I mean, let's just say yesterday's pump breakout through this pattern, ascending triangle pattern, after I mean, my portfolio, altcoin portfolio, is right now in a juicy green, which is great. I'm waiting to see how everything is going to react when we're going to reach this psychological level of $3,000. But right now, alongside with this bullish momentum, printing higher lows, I do believe that Ethereum has have a solid chance to start printing. And after a clean breakout, I want to see how the market is going to react after breakout through this, let's just say $3,000. Are we going to get rejected like right away? Screw your bull rally. There's going to be no bull rally. We're going to go straight into the bear market, or after a clean breakout, we're going to build some kind of bullish momentum. We're going to print a base and another accumulation phase, and then another rally to reach that stupid, sorry, $4,000 psychological level, which is crucial. One way or another, I do believe that Ethereum has a decent chance in this rally to reach $4,000. So this is just, I mean, everything is pretty clear. Ascending trend line, higher lows, we're still in this bullish momentum. Maybe we have some kind of a room. If I'm gonna get stopped out at this, I don't really care. As long if we're gonna start retesting, we're gonna experience that breakdown, I'm not willing to take a short position. I will not. I'm gonna wait for the market to start, I don't know, bouncing from somewhere, and I'm gonna start building another buy long position. That's clear as day. I want to go alongside with the trend on Ethereum, but we'll see what kind of base we're gonna print, because we printed here a lot of demand here. So if we're gonna see some kind of like this, we can start bouncing once again to keep printing that bullish momentum. But But when there's a bullish scenario, there was always a freaking bearish scenario. So this, like, there's nothing to add. Charts looks clean, looks juicy. After breakout, there's like a solid chance to start rallying up to the upside, and we need to wait and see how the market will react when we're going to reach $3,000 Ethereum. But on the other side, when there's like a bullish scenario, there's a bearish scenario. Because Bitcoin right now, in my opinion, I'm just trying to project every single time, like the previous summer. For those who join and watching this live stream, if you remember previous live stream, how we tried to project and start to, let's just see, printing early on that descending channel, when after a clean breakout we went all the way to the upside. The summer, it's all over again. We are in summer, so my expectations right now, because yeah, during the summer a lot of people are saying that there's like a very sloppy should I say sloppy volume in the market, but yeah, but still, in the crypto, in this wild card, we saw a juicy and nice movements according to those ascending descending trend lines. So we had a nice and solid trades during the summer, if you remember, because I remember vividly. And yeah, once again, I'm expecting for the Bitcoin to consolidate a little bit, but still I want to see that correlation between Ethereum and Bitcoin, because right now we can see clearly, of course, we're right now in red, but like 2 times in a row we saw that Ethereum is like pumping like 3-4% and Bitcoin is just like chilling at 0.50%, like just half a percent. So if this whole scenario of that where the attention goes, money flows, so right now the Bitcoin has its own money flow, and right now that money flow is going to start kicking the altcoin market, then we can start seeing that solid chance that rally to the upside on those altcoins. But Bitcoin is going to start consolidate, like from the manual, like from the book. When the Bitcoin starts consolidating, all the money goes into the altcoins. So we'll see if the market is gonna do the same as in the previous rallies. But right now, once again, 2 touch points, I can see clearly that I'm confident in looking at this ascending trend that works as beautiful support. But I'm trying to project that we're printing. Are we gonna print some kind of, I don't know, we're gonna squeeze inside this small triangle between ascending and ascending trend line and descending channel until we're gonna clean breakout to the upside, because majority go, oh, you want to go to Bitcoin, go to $200,000. Who knows? We don't know that. Or we're gonna squeeze, we're gonna experience breakout, and we're gonna consolidate inside this channel. So that is the main question. I mean, I want to see yeah, once again, I want to see how the market was gonna start reacting. Are we gonna projecting everything right and the market structure is there, or I'm completely wrong? And well, not technically that I'm wrong, but we're gonna squeeze inside here, no breakdown, only a breakout and another rally to the upside. That stupid God candle, that promised God candle that I never saw actually during those 3 bull rallies. I never saw that God candle. Maybe on yeah, well, it depends what you mean, what is the God candle means to you. But yeah, well, crypto, every single candle on a daily time frame, when you see those rallies, this is like a God finger God candle. So if we're talking about these type of candles, so I would not be surprised. But still, Bitcoin is an extremely overbought territory, and the potential, I mean the probability to see some kind of pullback is very high probability to see a pullback. So I want to see how these two gonna correlate in the upcoming days, weeks, or let's just say this week and this the week after. But nonetheless, in my opinion, the trading environment for the Bitcoin is not there. I mean, if you want, you can go scalp on the daily, I mean on the 1 hour, 4 hour, 30-minute time frame. It's totally up to you. But if I want to take those how to say sweet and juicy swings from the bottom like we did here, if you remember, so those type of trades that I'm keeping my eyes on. But right now, the probability to see a pullback is, of course, once again, this is not like financial advice, but I'm expecting to see something like, I'm not going to open my, short position. I could, but I don't want to. I want to stay completely bullish, because when I'm switching from the bull into a bear, because I'm a trader, I need to adapt to the situation. Every single one of you are hating me. So I don't know what the hell is going on. So once again, this type of scenarios, like right now we have a very solid probability to see a pullback, but this on even a lower time frame, if I'm gonna zoom in, yeah, we have, let's just say lower lows, lower highs. So still, I can project that we're in some kind of descending trend, and the pullback to see, let's just say 106.3 is a very realistic scenario by Fibonacci swing low, swing highs. Well, yeah, technically approximately here, alongside with this ascending trend line, the golden ratio on the extremely short lower time frame, that could be a 105, 106, a pullback to see those numbers, very realistic scenario, and that would be 4 or 5% drawdown. So yeah, I'm not willing to take a short. I rather gonna focus on Ethereum, because Ethereum has a better upside potential right now than a Bitcoin. How's it going? As Davio, C Davio. How's it going? C Davio is like a one OGs that sits here every single live stream and melting his brain alongside with me by staring at the charts 24/7. And also, previous scenario, sorry from start to talk about the different topic, but still from a previous scenario, this potential head and shoulders pattern did not play out. This one did not play out. Fake out for those who are watching patterns, not like supply and demand. Probably got faked out. Of course, I was one of those guys who wanted to, because I'm extremely bored. I want to start hunting for those nice and juicy long swings, and there's like nothing only on altcoins, but it is a little bit risky for me because I took let's just say a small loss in the previous small rally by trading those altcoins, because nothing had played out and everything got shaked out. So I'm a little bit cautious, and yeah, so that is pretty much it. Bitcoin trading environment for me is not there. If you want, you go open a short sell position, doesn't matter. I mean, I don't really care, but just trying to wait for some kind of consolidation and for the market to give me cleaner, and let's just say to start reaching those cleaner key levels for me to start opening and to be way more confident in opening another buy long position. So yeah, that is pretty much it. And look at on Ethereum, we have a lot of supply at the top. So there's like a lot of, that is what I wanted to tell you guys, that there's like a lot of supply, a lot of data at the top. At the top on the Bitcoin, we have nothing. We are in absolutely space. So when Bitcoin is sitting at the all-time highs, I can pinpoint my Fibonacci's, I can try to navigate based on a lot of things, but I cannot predict how the market or at what point we're gonna start rallying up and where's the top. There's like, this is nonsense. So I cannot predict. I don't have a crystal ball, but on Ethereum, looking at all of those probabilities, the rally to the upside and the potential to start rallying up actually is higher than on Bitcoin, because there's like a lot of levels that we can start retesting all over again. So also chat, comment, what is your opinion? Are you bullish or are you completely bear? Because there's a lot of different opinions. A lot of people are the candle colors. Come on, there's like a YouTube video about my candlestick colors, so it's not a problem. Go check it out. It's absolutely, yeah, you can reach that. So yeah, it's absolutely red and gray. So because when you're trading gold and when I was trading supply and demand, I mean, my favorite strategy is like looking at those supply shocks. So to look at those red candles, I like this color. And so that is pretty much it. So this is like the only reason if in the crypto, and also because of the style. Because of the style, it fits my, I don't know, Instagram page, whatever. I like the red color, but I rather to use green. I mean, I would rather use white and gray. White candles, bullish candles, and gray candles, bearish candles, because I don't know, something with my psychology, and it looks, and I can start being calm, looking with no emotions. Because I do believe, as if you remember my video, I do believe that the colors has some kind of psychological stupid insights that can mess up with your brain. When you see those red candles, green candles, like it's like a disco in your brain. It's all good. You can go and check it out. It's absolutely no worries, man. I jumped because I was extremely bored and a lot of people were. Of course, I was a little bit off, so I need to still stay in shape. I need to stay in action, you know? But every single trade requires the best place. I mean, the best place to see some kind of pullback and to start hunting for those juicier levels. For example, I was waiting for this type of retracement. Retracement, golden zone between lows and highs. This is like golden ratio, and I like trading golden ratio on the crypto. It most of the time it has the respect is there, and then rallying up to the upside. So right now after a breakout, I don't like these type of trades. I don't like to trade after a breakout, but it is what it is, because crypto is a wild card. Sometimes I cannot catch every single move. If you snooze, you lose, you know that saying. Sir, should we start? You mean weight or weight, like pounds or... I mean, I'm starting to work on my profit securing strategy on Ethereum, because yeah, I'm heavy on Ethereum. I need, fellas, after this bull rally, if we're gonna if we're gonna see that successful bull rally on altcoins, on Ethereum, for those who don't know, majority of my position is sitting at Ethereum, on AVAX, Avalanche, and Toncoin, because I believe in those projects. So these are my top 3 picks. And yeah, I'm starting to work on my exit plan, because I need a physical and mental therapy after this bull rally is over. Yeah. So let me just quickly remove this, close this. Let's just go straight. Oh my god, Bitcoin. So these are my expectations right now on the Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, Ethereum, I mean, Bitcoin looks strong. To keep printing that bullish momentum and to break this whole structure once again, we need to break through those, let's just see, $111,000. 111, yeah, 111K. Yeah, 109 was crushed, 111 all-time highs. How cool is that? And yeah, let's just go straight on what is going on the crypto that I'm keeping my eyes on. Pepe, Mr. Pepe. I close a partial of my spot position on Pepe. Yeah, those type of movements I mean, I always like to start longing from the bottom. So yeah, this is like absolutely irrelevant. You don't need to see this. Solana, Brett, I'm actually paying attention. I don't know why. I actually don't know why I'm getting into those meme coins. I'm some kind of, I don't know, I want to get inside those meme coins and start playing with those meme coins. I need to start buying. I'm gonna give a shot to Brett. I'm not financial advice. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking of getting some Brett. Stupid mouse coin or whatever that, or whatever that is. So Doge, Shiba, not XRP. Yeah, still inside its range, as we discussed in the previous live stream, between, let's just say 3.3 and $3 per coin. And then we have like what, 1.8, and the lowest was 1.6. But we're still printing some kind of, if we were talking about the patterns, we are squeezing inside some kind of triangle pattern. So after a breakout, we can start seeing $2.93 once again. Oh, Slick, how's it going? Slick is also an OG on those live streams. He also has his brain melted by staring at the charts 24/7 with me. And yeah, how's it going, bro? Happy to see you. Yeah, and what is going on? Sui, Ethereum, all right, Bitcoin. Also, Bitcoin dominance. That is what I wanted to see, but we didn't saw that. Of course, it's like a daily time frame. These sharp movements to the downside, if you're paying attention to the Bitcoin dominance, if you want your altcoin portfolio to start flying, you need to see some kind of, and you need to see that the Bitcoin dominance is starting to fall. Like here, of course, we didn't see this harsh movement to the downside like we saw here, but still, Bitcoin dominance tries to top out. I do believe, because, yeah, I do believe that somewhere, maybe if we're gonna go even further, like 68%, 70%, I do believe we have a chance to top out, because I never seen the Bitcoin dominance just like shredding to the upside. This is stupid. So in order to see Ethereum fly, I need to see some kind of drawdown on this little shit. Also, fellas, I announced this on my Telegram. So also comment in the chat Oh, how's it going, Nicole? Also, comment in the chat, live chat, if the music is not too loud. That would be awesome, because I have no idea, because I'm using my headphones right now, so I cannot see and I cannot hear what is going on outside. Oh, look what is going on here. Oh my lord. Accumulation, distribution, drawdown, or let's just say fake out, shakeout. Ethereum against Bitcoin. Beautiful bounce from the bottom. And I do believe that Ethereum finally went home. By saying home, like there's like Ethereum against Bitcoin. So if we're gonna start rallying up to the upside, Ethereum is gonna start catching up Bitcoin. So if this descending trend, as we saw here, is valid, and after a breakout, we're getting so close. Let's just say we're shifting, we're changing the whole character on the daily time frame. We're shifting from a bearish into a bullish, from absolutely not like a bearish, but to completely bearish market structure into the bullish one. So if we're gonna see a clean breakout, maybe another, of course, after seeing those drawdowns, I don't believe that we can start analyzing those charts like we're supposed to analyze. So basically, after a clean breakout, I'm expecting some kind of rally to freaking upside, and I want to pay attention. Of course, I'm gonna be cautious, because this time Ethereum, Bitcoin, all the altcoin scenario has not played out, and I need to start securing my gains after seeing some kind of insane rally, because I don't want to have this headache anymore. And I do believe we need to start paying attention at some kind of key level where we have the most of the respect. So the respect is, let's just say, approximately here with this supply shock, if I can call it right, on these charts, Ethereum against Bitcoin. So I do believe that I don't want to be a party pooper, but to rise up here and to top out here, that would be the first thing that comes to mind in my mind. So yeah, every single time, even the previous rallies, that was the previous rally, 2021, Ethereum against Bitcoin, not like in the previous one, not that juicy outperformance. So the top would be maybe here, according if every single rally has the top, lower top, and let's just say lower high, the previous rally, this high. So the second rally, I'm expecting to see some Ethereum's highs at around here. But once again, we need to see, and I want to see how this market is gonna, Ethereum against Bitcoin, how everything is gonna correlate. Because Ethereum, as I mentioned, it looks way more better right now. Talking from the trading perspective, in my opinion, Ethereum looks way more better than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is sitting at the all-time highs. I have no idea. Should I take short? Should I take long? Or what? I'm gonna stay neutral, you know? All right, thanks, Slick. I need to have a chat with the YouTube support, because I saw that I can start hitting and start playing a little bit better jams on my live stream. There was some kind of offer I saw on my... Also, for those just joined, that would be awesome if you smash the like button. That would attract maybe more new people, that we can start this conversation about crypto. Because if you remember, back, I don't know how it was, like 3-4 live streams, yeah, something like that, 5, 4, 3 live streams going back, there was a guy, I don't remember his name, where he told us that there's some kind of juicy coin that sits at absolutely bottom, and I saw, we did a technical analysis, and yeah, we, let's just say, predicted the pump. So sometimes even a random person that came in those live streams can give us some ideas. Then my job is to analyze it, see if it's like rational or not. What about what stupid project we're talking about? If the charts are, like, just say, decent, not too choppy, if we can predict that there's, after this, some kind of movement, there's like a probability to see a movement to the upside, then yeah. Solana. You want me to give a technical analysis on Solana? What are my previous technical analysis on Solana? Do we have where is that? Alrighty then. So Solana, let's just start fresh. Yeah. Solana, technical analysis right now. What does it tells us? Looking on the weekly time frame, we're gonna start on the weekly time frame, all right? We have a viewer that required a technical analysis on Solana. All right, let me just make it more. Let's just go with the gray. All right, so the Solana's top absolutely looking on the weekly time frame, despite those wicks, let's just call it like a liquidity grabs when we're reaching absolutely top. So that is at approximately $250, yeah, $250. Let's just go on the daily time frame. My expectations right now on Solana, did we print it a lower high? I mean, lower low? No, we did not. No, we didn't. No, we did not. So looking from absolutely swing highs or swing lows, oh my god, that was like, yeah. So my expectations for Solana that we're printing, of course, I'm gonna put this in the very stupid and retail trader type of thing, technical analysis, because I cannot see anything clear on Solana. So looking at the supply shock, we have supply, we have a lot of work to beat that supply and then start flipping to the opposite. If the Solana is going to be strong enough to break through those previous highs and then retest it, build some kind of base, oh, I'm thinking about jumping into another buy long. And then rally to all-time highs. Or maybe even further. So I have no idea, but Solana looks not great, not terrible. The only thing that is that Solana has to beat this supply, looking on the lower time frame, this supply 165, 66, and this key level that, yeah, 180 approximately, very stupid psychological number that we have to break it. Yeah, we need a lot of... yeah. Yeah, Slick. And also Solana from looking from the absolutely top, or even looking from the swing highs to swing lows, looking at the golden zone. Did we touch that? 100? No, not at all. Or I don't need to calculate this wick, but I'm gonna take this wick with me. And 194 would be that golden zone of the supply. But we're still in this bullish momentum, so are we? Really, are we? So if someone's going to ask me, what is your opinion on Solana, if we're going to get rejected from here, I mean, that right now we're looking not great, not terrible. We need to break through those highs, but we're going to get rejected from this descending trend. That will say we're looking terrible. We have some kind of sombrero. We're printing a sombrero with a neckline. So with the sombrero is going to play out, then we go straight to the, let's just say, a mini bear market. So I don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. No one wants to see that. But yeah, Solana looks not great, not terrible at those levels. Its mission is to break and to look. And this is just like my educational guess by looking on the charts. I have this key level. So yeah, simple. Supply, demand, supply, demand. There's like nothing special on Solana. And it looks actually really, should I say choppy? But no. We printed on the daily time frame in even a lower low. So by zooming out, if I'm bearish on Solana, how is that gonna affect Ethereum and other altcoins? That is why I don't want to pay attention to other altcoins that looks maybe, in my opinion, a little bit bearish. So right now I'm gonna start panicking about my Ethereum. So that is what I want to pay attention to. If I'm going across the altcoins, I'm looking right now that if they're sitting at absolutely, let's just say, their lowest points. And if, for example, if the money flow is rising up, if everything is rising up and we're staying at, like, let's just say those lows, I can start projecting and start building my buy long position. I'm trying to project what type of explosive pattern we are printing, we are forming at that moment. So yeah, but when we're sitting at the all-time highs, screw that. I have like zero thoughts right now on Solana. Sorry, bro, just sorry. Yeah. Oh, also, let's just take a look. Do we have some gaps that we need to fill? Oh, let's just see. No. Does he have USD futures? The futures market. Nope, the wrong one. Where was my futures? All right, if we're gonna rely on this one, we're filling this gap. If this is the right one, Chad just told me if I'm open a right futures market on the cryptos. Ethereum futures, is that right or not? But yeah, we have a solid chance to see a pullback to fill this gap. But those gaps are legitimately absolutely nonsense. If I'm gonna take this gap, that gap from the swing lows to the swing highs has the golden zone. So the supply and demand, once again, supply and demand. So who cares about looking at all of those different type of charts? Maybe Bitcoin has a Bitcoin USD. All right, still, oh, CME gap at 79 was filled. If you remember, well, because I do. Now, what else do we have? Yeah, a solid chance to see a pullback. So this scenario, seriously, fellas, this scenario still is on my mind. That we're projecting. I can project that we're printing something similar because we projected by looking on the Bitcoin charts. That we're printing a potential descending trend. Of course, a little bit fundamental analysis that we are in the summer and the volume and everything that based on fundamental analysis, we can be experience some kind of turbulence. We can be very choppy during the summer. And we projected approximately when we were at around here that we are printing a descending channel. And the whole summer back in 2024, we were playing inside this descending channel. Of course, those stupid wicks to the downside, so don't mind that, but still, alongside with those, if we're gonna start seeing the confirmation on the candle's body, everything is connected there, the respect is there after clean breakout, rally to the upside, and yeah, your all-time highs has been reached. So that was awesome. Facts off. All right. First of all, let me just double check before we're gonna dive into something. Also, I want to double check on the, not on this one, but I want to take a look on GPU. I'm in a drawdown with this one. I'm never gonna buy this one again. It is what it is, but not financial advice, fellas. I thought this shithead has more power in itself, and right now we're consolidating, so I don't want to get screwed by another AI coin. Yeah, I just wanted to, this is just like my business, don't get involved in it. Don't lose your money in the things that I'm losing my money. All right, what else do we have? Did I have a technical analysis on this one? Oh. It looks strange. Well, clear as day, we're still inside this descending trend, so there's like nothing special here. I'm gonna try to connect all of those dots at the all right, we're getting rejected from the mid-range. Mid-range is also identifies our strong resistance that we have to break it. But this coin, immutable. Am I pronouncing this correctly, chat? Huh? If you want me to check this coin, what does it do? What does it do? I mean, sometimes I'm learning all sorts of different shit. All right, but it looks still printing Carlos. It looks choppy. From the trading perspective, I wouldn't be trading this, but from the investment perspective, if you believe in this project and you did your your fundamental analysis and everything sounds logical, but we already discussed that in the crypto market, technology doesn't exist anymore. There's like no one gives a shit about technology. To be honest, everyone gives crap that how to make quick buck, how to get rich fast. That is pretty much it. But it looks like it's sitting at absolutely bottom. What is this? 34 cents, and the all-time highs. Is this week all-time highs 100 and what? Or this one is confirmed at all-time highs, because sometimes different charts, I mean different data on on TradingView gives a different price movement. So if you're gonna confirm me that this is like all-time highs, $100, it's not like it's like a decent project. It looks like a freaking rug pull. Thoughts about WIF, whiff. So I'm still the whiff, Brett, a little bit more Pepe, but if I want to get involved more on Pepe, why did I secure my gains, huh? What a stupid... nah. But I mean, whiff, I already analyzed this one, so I just don't want to get caught on my stupid and unsuccessful technical analysis, because I don't delete. When I'm analyzed, I just forget. I don't give a damn thing. So with it also looks nice. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look terrible. So we have a perfect key level that aligns here, like what, 1.2, 1.3. Then we have, so yeah, if we're printing this, as I told you, look, every single coin, every single altcoin is printing exactly the same thing. We can see the similarities on Solana. We can see similarities on other coins, on AVAX, Avalanche. We can see this. Not similar, but still in the same way, in the same direction, going Ethereum. So if this traditional bull flag, or let's just say a flag, is going to start playing out, of course I'm going to start analyzing by flag into a flag. This is my trading strategy by, let's just say, navigation. It's my navigator from flag to flag, if you remember, during the summer. So yeah, the mid-range is perfectly aligns with this key level, so we have to break it. We have to break this descending trend. Then if we're going to experience that clean breakout, then 1.4 is also a valid and juicy number. Valid and juicy number, what the hell am I talking about? So, and after a clean breakout, then rally to the upside. But looking from our swing highs or swing lows, what danger we have? What kind of danger? We have a plenty of supply. We have plenty of supply. So from the trading perspective, yeah, if we're gonna see some kind of pullback, of course I missed this one. So if we're gonna see some kind of pullback, I'm definitely would think about, of course I'm not gonna trade this one because there's like a lot of different altcoins, the solid ones with a solid market cap. Well, technically WIF is also had a solid market cap right now. It's like a top 20, well, whatever. I forgot. I can't look at I don't look at the coin market stats every single day. Coin market cap. So from a completely swing highs to completely from a completely swing lows or completely swing highs, look at the golden zone. We're bouncing from here. So if this golden zone is gonna work as a support, or you like to call fair value gap, the gap of the demand, and alongside is gonna play the game, the bullish wave. I mean, the bullish momentum is gonna play inside this flag. Then yeah, we can start seeing a rally. And what does it take us from absolutely bottom to all-time highs? Wow, 450, 60%. Hey, Nico, how's it going? Love to see you. 150%. Right now, I'm getting greedy. Right now, you're selling me this coin. I want to start investing because, yeah, Brett, Whiff, and yeah, Pepe is Pepe, but I was thinking about these two, but... every single time when I want to invest a little bit bigger and let's just say heavier into those altcoins, every single time it bites me in the ass, and maybe the God is with me, and every single time I want to invest. If you remember, I wanted to invest $20,000 into random meme coins, but thank God I didn't do that because we just got slapped. The meme coin rally starts to gas out and everything just like every single meme coin is a rug pull. Who cares? I mean, KDA. Let's just take a look at. You know what? Let me just start deleting those technical analysis, because every single time when someone wants me to open a charts on simple, I mean every single coin, and there's like previous technical analysis just left there sitting at. It looks stupid. It looks like I'm wrong about this, where I was like not even taking this trade. If I'm not mistaken, KDA has like a previous technical analysis here. Oh, Lila. Yep, this one is from the whale room. So let me just quickly delete that. End of the story. End of the story. So yeah, you saw the juices. So all the juices that were... Oh, we went back inside this pattern as we did here. Yeah, it also looks juicy. Oh, let me just go on even the lower time frame. All right, descending trend has been broken. We shifted. This is the game changer. This type of movement is a game changer. And right now, let me just double check. All right, the golden dome with this back. Yeah, let me just take a look at the premium zone. All right, the premium zone from 1.4 and 1. Yeah, let's just 1.44. No plan, no gain. To be honest, every single one of us, we have a plan until that coin starts pumping. Then my plan is just disappear. For example, I have a plan how to exit my Ethereum position if we're gonna start ripping to the upside. But when I'm gonna see those juicy and green numbers, those juicy profits, I'm gonna forget about closing it, most definitely. So I need to focus on that. All right, we're gonna start. Why the hell is this here? We're gonna start seeing some kind of retracement and the positive sign at the bottom. Nothing is your financial advice. What is the stop loss below the premium zone? 12.53. So yeah, it depends on your position size, but 5x leverage, or yeah, that would be juicy. That would be juicy because we printed a higher high and we're printing a higher low and we're squeezing at the bottom. So we have a chance to see a similar scenario. So this is not a rocket science. Let me just take a look on the chat. What is going on? I mean, for those who just joined, smash your like button, fellas. I mean, current viewers, it says me 19. Oh my god. Oh my god. Millions of people are watching me. I mean, I'm doing this absolutely for free, so just smash your like. It's cost you absolutely nothing. Let me just double check how many likes we have on this live stream, because my audience not used to see me doing live streams, or they're used to see me on Instagram, so that is a little bit not strange. We have only 13 likes. You bastards. You bastards. Oh my lord. You're embarrassing me in front of the YouTube's algorithm. Oh my god. Ah, who cares? I'm still gonna dance here for free like a stupid monkey, so we're just having a good time, friends. We're just having a good time. Yeah, Brett, my boy. Brett, my boy. Wait. I mean, slick. Then look at Penguin new coin. Have not. Penguins have a new coin. Hey, Nico, just share us sauce, because right now I cannot track every single thing what is going on in the crypto ecosystem, because I'm finishing on my blueprint that I'm gonna upload it into a Notion. This is my secret project that I'm uploading everything, so people will stop asking me all of those questions about strategies, about things that what I'm watching, and yeah, everything is gonna be live on my template, so every single one can start tracking me inside that template. If I'm gonna edit something, you can start seeing, or you can start only just say duplicate and start using this template for your own business. And yeah, it's like gonna be a very powerful tool. It's gonna be better than your stupid courses that you're buying online, most definitely. So of course not stupid, there's like no stupid course, so every single course is it's giving you some kind of information that you need, more or less. And then I'm working on I'm dropping something special on to my Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna drop something special, so that is why you don't see me posting that often on Instagram, on stories, on Telegram. And yeah, a lot of people thought that I'm dead, so I'm not dead. I'm just having a good time. So yeah, this would be my scenario on whatever that is, KDA. Yeah, if we're gonna reach that gap, we're gonna respect that gap. Juicy and nice. Reality, the upside has a very high probability to rise back up. And yeah, this premium zone indicates the strong support. Look at the touch points. This is just like free call out. Of course, I'm not gonna trade. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I haven't decided yet. I need to prepare my plan. I need to prepare all of those pivot points as my exit points, whatever. So I need to still work on that. I'm not just opening buy long positions blindly, you know. I don't want to get wrecked on this one. I don't think I'm gonna explore this year. 500%. I already did. Or did I? Or did I not? Huh? And also, I'm gonna delete that. So like, you know, look, you have your technical analysis. Now you're not. I need to save this one. Brad. Brad is on my watch list. But Brad looks... I mean, I'm gonna say it like a greedy bastard, but... If I would see something like... Alright, potential head and shoulders pattern, or we're inside some kind of stupid channel. We would see something like this, and we can get back at this demand and start respecting this demand. Then I would go on spot, because the probability of the reach the approximately previous highs, that would be approximately 100% around that. So one way or another, there's going to be a high probability to, let's just see, double my money. Coming out of the death side and now showing us the right way to green candles. Nah, bro, I'm not a god. I do mistakes every single time, so... Yes, I have it, but... I don't have confidence, or let's just say I don't have enough balls to buy it. Because I want to see, because if I miss this rally, I miss this movement, I like to buy when everything is like in red, when everyone is panicking, no one is watching your live streams, everyone is leaving your Telegram channel, everyone is unfollowing you because no one is interested in trading, and let's just say, especially in crypto market. That is where I buy. When you're analyzing the markets, the same way you can analyze people, and that is the beauty of having a community. Every single time, I mean, not every single time, but let's just say 3 times in the row, when people showed me in my community, let's just say that they're not interested in this, let's just call it an industry, in this whole ecosystem, crypto ecosystem, that was 3 times, every single time, those 3 times in a row, that was an absolutely bottom. Oh my god, Nico. I guess I'm in love. So those 3 times in a row, how do you even find the words? I mean, that was the bottom. People also are showing you where the bottom is. And actually right now people are staying neutral because their favorite altcoins hasn't showed their full potential. They're doing absolutely nothing. Majority of those altcoins, let's just say at the Polkadot. The dot is sponsored by those lows and highs. I mean, we back at the bottom. This is absolutely disaster. Polkadot is, my lord, it absolutely, it's like a, are we gonna see some kind of dead cat bounce on this one or what? Because Inter Miami, Mr. Lionel Messi is sponsored by Polkadot. So from absolutely highs to absolutely lows. And that is what I wanted to say, that a lot of people are right now staying neutral because like a lot of those altcoins that they're invested are doing absolutely nothing. And they're sick and tired of waiting. So I'm imagining, let's just get this through our brain. Don't forget my phrase. Then when we're gonna reach $4,000, my expectations, of course, I could be wrong. Imagine that this, of course, is like a Polkadot on a daily time frame. Imagine that this level is a $4,000 Ethereum. My expectations are that when we're gonna reach $4,000, I'm expecting some kind of sell-off because people are sick and tired of waiting. This is just my simple fundamental analysis based from the human, let's just say, psychology or whatever. So yeah. So a lot of people are neutral and a lot of people are most of them are also leaving the crypto market because they do understand that the Bitcoin right now for them is too expensive because they were like too lazy to buy from here when we were analyzing. Oh, fellas, yeah, we can zero a little bit, but there's like a very good idea to do a dollar cost average on this one. So every single time, dollar cost average, dollar cost average. I was wrong about pullback here. I was wrong about pullback here. No, shred it to the upside, but still, told you guys, if you believe in this project, do the dollar cost average, do the dollar cost average. And right now, Bitcoin, I mean, we're gonna buy Bitcoin? No, it's too expensive. Well, we don't know where the ceilings are. I mean, where's my water? I'm right now. So yeah, what is up with what is up with this one? All right, we're assigned side. This is sending. We have a nice trade from here to here on Chainlink, but right now Chainlink is facing this descending. Actually, Chainlink is, it seems that it's preparing for another rally. Seems that I have no idea, but it seems that we're trying to prepare for another rally. Still inside this one, but at the end of the day, I can see some kind of correlations in here at around those levels. So we're still respect. So then this drop would be some kind of fake out, still higher lows. I'm not gonna calculate this one. And if we gonna screw those head and shoulders patterns on the Bitcoin, I don't like this type of pattern. You already know that. A lot of people even trolling me on X, where I have like not a lot of followers, but they still are able to troll me that, hey, this is your favorite pattern, right? No, I hate head and shoulders pattern. Then yeah, my expectation would be on Chainlink something like that. But yeah, all right, fellas, how long we were doing this? Oh, it's not that long. So happy that I started to share live streams on my Instagram. Drawings panel, screw the drawings panel. Also, let me just take a look one more time on the Bitcoin, and I want to see some kind of correlations on my favorite indicators that I'm using. All right, you see, if the 50-day moving average is gonna go alongside with the price, the pullback at around mid-range. So I'm gonna delete this ascending trend because I see correlations between here. I see this type of ascending trend line that perfectly correlates with the 50-day moving average at around here. So the pullback at the mid-range, realistic, extremely realistic scenario about divergence. Yeah, divergence is yes, those were divergences that we were talking about the momentum and the money. Oh, right now even the money flow is starting to grow down and the price is going up. Interesting. Still rooting for the pullback. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not trading this one. So Ichimoku, we're still inside this cloud, but the red candle has been closed inside this cloud. So every single time the red candle is closing inside this cloud, there's a very strong probability to see a pullback. But screw that, because this is not 2020, 2021, or 2018. So the Ichimoku cloud is not working as it's supposed to work. And yeah, and for those who haven't seen my previous live stream, what I got cooked by all the viewers. Where's the Bitcoin? Is that this one? All right. Where's the weekly time frame? Here it is, baby. Here it is. So this is some kind of algorithm that I showed that one person was using it, and I was like very curious to see what is going on with this one and to analyze basically everything based on the previous cycles. 2017, yeah, 2017 rally. What was the Bitcoin? 18, 19, almost $20,000. Boom, drawdown. Another, the top has been confirmed based on this algo. And the top is, we don't know where the top is, but this rally could last till October 20. Is that so? Where's October, November? Yeah, November. Sell on November and walk away, or what? What are you saying? And also we have a beautiful, respectful weekly ascending trend. So here it is. Here it is. Here's the pure data right here in front of your face. Here it is, baby. Every single time, higher lows, rally, still one way or another, we have to retest that. Rally, still higher lows, rally. Huh? One thing that I don't believe, and I don't want to be a party pooper, but also a nice and juicy rising wedge pattern. I don't believe on the weekly time frame in those type of movements. Bitcoin is going to reach $250,000 next month. So this is a type of shit that you need to see. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is like completely, absolutely wild west. So, but after this rally is over and we're going to go straight into the bear market, I believe that there's going to be no questions left that the history, because every single time we're saying that the history is repeating itself, or right now when they're seeing that the history is not repeating itself, but they're trying to say history is not repeating itself, but most of the time it rhymes. Screw that. I mean, after this rally, we're gonna start comparing more and more data from previous rallies, and we're gonna have more data. We will have more expectations in the upcoming rallies. So that is what I'm waiting at. Of course, I'm gonna be an old guy when we're gonna reach that, but still I'm very interested in that, by having after every single rally more data, how to compare every single rally. Baby, hell yeah. And what if we're using this indicator, every single one of us are using this indicator, and the whales are seeing that we're using this indicator, and we're waiting, we're going to be in next liquidity on October 2025 or even on November. So, we're going to see that McDonald's type of pattern and then got destroyed. So I'm not party pooper, I'm just watching the data, and a lot of people said on my comment section that my channel is extremely bad for crypto, but we're talking here about trading. We're talking about, I'm not talking about here about the diamond hands. I'm talking about if you're talking about trading when you're investing and you just holding for a little bit longer. But I'm not here to play a diamond hands, bro. I'm not. Slick, are you on something or what is going on? Let me just take a look what is going on Twitter once again. Let's just see what all the degens are doing right now. James, still trying to get back. Of course you don't see that, but there's a lot of stupid stuff on my Twitter. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. There's a lot of MMA fights. There's a lot of street fights. There's a lot of OF girls for I mean, why? And there's a lot of crypto before and after chart comparisons. Everybody's saying that right now, 16 hours ago, BlackRock buys 30,000 Ethereum worth of $80.6 million. Is that true? I have no idea. But if it's true, why every single time when BlackRock announced that they're buying more and more Ethereum, why everything is crashing? Why everything is crashing, and why we don't have this type of let's just say FOMO movement. Alrighty then, let me just get back here. So I do believe in you, Ethereum. Just show us your full potential, because I cannot stand this. XRP, you can rewatch my, Livestream. XRP is like inside that stupid range, that inside that flag. So there's like nothing special on XRP, despite those fundamental analysis that you're dreaming or you're listening to it. All right, chat. What else? What else? Let me just take a look on my YouTube stats. So those who just joined, that would be wonderful if you could smash a like. That costs you absolutely nothing. So I could continue doing this 3 live streams more often. All right. All right, need to see more jams. $1.9. All right, I'm gonna still sit here for a while because we have nothing else to do right now at this moment, but chat, comment. I mean, what is your biggest investment in crypto? What is your top coin in your portfolio? Is it Ethereum? Is it, I have XRP because you're thinking that XRP is gonna hit $10 tomorrow? Bitcoin? Mr. Bitcoin? Mr. Godfather? AVAX? Avalanche? Let me just take a look at the previous comments. Maybe I missed something. Can you analyze breadth? We did that. Solana, all right. What do you think? The Solana is going to be Ethereum killer or not? Because Solana still sits at those levels where there's a lot of uncertainty. Bro, you don't need to tell me how much money you invested. I mean, stay anonymous. Slick has like the most random picks I have, which is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, all good, bro. When the Slick fires the comment in a live chat, I mean, I'm always like in shock. This guy, I don't know, has a master's degrees in like thinking outside the box. Once again, for those who are watching, I'm waiting. For those who don't know what we're doing here, I'm waiting for the Ethereum to hit $3,000. That we're waiting for the market, how the market is going to react at those $3,000, 3K approximately. And then if we're not going to see that sell off, I do believe that we have a solid chance to reach $4,000. And I want to double check, and of course my portfolio would increase if we're gonna see another pullback. So from this support, 50, not 50, 50, yeah, approximately 50% rally, which is terrible. I want to get like 100%. Yeah, Pepe looks juicy, but also on the weekly time frame, just double check if you believe in patterns, if you like to analyze everything based on patterns. So once again, a head and shoulders pattern. Well, unfortunately, Toncoin is doing absolutely nothing, but also sits at the absolutely bottom. Thank God my investments in Toncoin is absolutely pennies, because I'm getting paid by Toncoin. Of course, I bought it, but I'm still getting paid on Toncoin. So, which, not great, not terrible. Toncoin. Right now, it's like extremely choppy and looks stupid. Yeah, you're right, Nico. You're not wrong. Where's my Pepe? Where's my Pepe spot? This one is just illustrates my spot positions. I haven't taken this with leverage. Right now, I'm regretting it, but Of course, I took some off the table, but we're still... What is the golden zone stance here? At what levels? Alright, we respect that, but... we have a solid support at approximately here. Yeah, here's the thing, that a lot of altcoins are printing one market structure, but the others, like Ethereum, is printing another one. Of course, Pepe, I cannot say that I'm extremely bearish because we're still in this bullish momentum on the daily time frame. We're breaking the whole structure and shifting from the bearish into the bullish one. Of course, we're gonna be extremely bullish when we're gonna break this 0.000273. So those previous highs, then we're gonna be extremely in extreme euphoria. So that is what I'm waiting. Of course, how's my Instagram doing? I mean, where's my Instagram? I need to start using my Instagram more than I'm using. And I need to start doing those live streams a little bit earlier then, because I don't know where the people is from, and maybe they're sleeping, maybe they're not, maybe they're right now working. I have no clue. I'm gonna post on my Telegram once again. Just delete it. I don't need to spam to my people. I don't want to do that. If the price can come back to 111.5, what is the 111.5 stands for? 111.5. How's it going, bro? Nice to have you here. Nice to have you. What is the stance? Everything is going down. Divergence is playing out. Oh. And on Ethereum, we're still, the money flow starts to kick in. The fear and greed index is, everything is rising up. So I do believe that we're good. I need to start trading more aggressively and start going live more often. So when I'm gonna finish these two projects, I'm definitely gonna go and do some crazy stuff. We're gonna blow a lot of accounts. I'm gonna start blowing. We're gonna do a challenge. I told you guys that let's just do a challenge from $1,000 to whatever, with a 50x leverage or something. Let's just do that in the crypto market, which is absolutely reckless. So that's gonna be fun to watch. Yeah, to find a support, because look at this impulsive movement after a breakout through this explosive support, explosive pattern. Boom, we have a lot of demand at the bottom. We have a lot of demand that could be retested, and this ascending support is valid because we have like what, 1, 2, 3, of course with this shake off, what doesn't matter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points, which is, yeah, which is dope. Ruslan, I remember you. Well, be careful with saying that we're going to the moon, because what if we don't? I'm always like to trigger my audience, and I like to mess with my audience by trying to teach them critical thinking. What if, you know? So, but also invest in what you believe in. So if you believe in Pepe, I mean, my biggest regret that I didn't bought more Pepe when it just started, and when I was like watching Pepe and was like, oh my god, this meme is all over Twitter, all over the Twitter X. This green frog. This coin has a incredible and powerful community standing behind it. So, but I was doing something else at that moment. These are my blue chips that I need to get rid of. What is up with the core? Core is also tries to bounce back from the bottom. And I'm expecting core to do something like this. We need to reach at least $2 per one core. Per one core. You know? Then we can start thinking about 3.6 and let's just say $4 per these companies coin. Huh? Yeah. If it has like a solid community, a strong one, yeah, it could, but since 2003, this is absolutely crazy. I thought that a lot of people are unfollowing me because I'm not producing any new content on Instagram because this is the place where I blew up. And then I just shut it off all the links to my Telegram community. And of course, a lot of people in my Telegram, for those who have seen that I lost a lot of subscribers on my Telegram because a lot of when I went viral on Instagram, a lot of people that came just like a simple tourist that doesn't know anything about crypto, for example, and they just created a simple, let's say simple account on Telegram, and after being inactive for 2 or let's just say 1 year, I believe their accounts is getting deleted and deleted. So that sucks, but still. So right now I'm putting a filter to get rid of all of those bots, and yeah, Telegram is the best actually when you're posting something and people are always getting your memos. I don't know why it has something special, you know, and it has like a better interface than email newsletter. Yeah. Are you talking about the core, Nico? That it has like a similar pattern as Pepe? How's it going, my precious AVAX? Sorry for using 2 windows because I want to keep my eyes on Ethereum, so sorry for that. All right, this one is like completely over. Ondo. Actually, AVAX looks extremely good, to be honest. If this descending channel has been confirmed, and I do believe it has been confirmed, the upside potential, even in this one, not looking on the bigger picture at all-time highs. I mean, AVAX Avalanche has right now a strong 100%. Wow. That is awesome, because for those who are following me since even 2023, they all know that my biggest wish, or let's just say my goal on when you are trading altcoins, is to get that juicy 100%, and you're out. You're taking your money, you double your money, and you just get the hell out of here. Invest into something better. Do the dollar cost average on Bitcoin. Bitcoin should be 1, then Ethereum, XRP, what? Thank you, bro. Thank you for your support. Oh my god, I have like a incredible powerful fan base. Yeah, but I decided, I have no idea why people are here's the thing. A lot of people right now are joining this live stream from Instagram. I have no idea why people are following you, because they're interested in this craft, they're interested in crypto, or they interested in creating content. Because I have no idea. I like to create content. This is my hobby, and I like to go viral. With every single video reel, I can go viral. I cracked the code, and this is awesome. Yeah, why not? I mean, Ethereum is only... For those who don't know me, I started to mine Ethereum back in 2000. always forgot. I need to see my photos. I need to see my album where I took those photos and my servers when we started to mine Ethereum since 2017, 18, something like that. Yeah, around that time. And I stuck with Ethereum since then. Of course, I took profits. I accumulated more because it's Ethereum. It's #2 guy. And also, is that a possible scenario that Ethereum is not pumping like crazy because a lot of people are still stacking Ethereum? Is that would be a valid, let's just say, assumption? Huh? That'll be dope. Ethereum is, yeah. Ethereum is absolutely, I have no idea. They have to do something. I have no idea how it works in the blockchain, how you can change things, how you can do it faster or even cheaper. I have no idea, but it's expensive. It's, let's just say, well, not slow, but it's not quite perfect. Solana is way more better if you're talking about XRP, and it has like a better qualities. So yeah, XRP is way more better than Ethereum if we're talking about transactions, daily transactions. No, I haven't bought Ethereum at 2000. If you want, you know what? I have Ethereum value. I mean, despite the fact that you accumulated every single dip and it still has the same and you can buy this dip right now, my Ethereum price would be, I remember I accumulated, I sold, where's the charts? I can get my memory back with this one. That would be interested. I just want to see this here. Let me just leave it right here. Let's just go in Ethereum on the other data that we have on. Let's just see this one. No. On these charts on the left side, Ethereum. I have a lot of Ethereum under $100. So don't you ever forget that. So that is why I'm like confident, but also regretting for not selling everything. But it's just the game that you chose to play. You need to sell a little bit. You cannot sell it all. You need to do the dollar cost average, and whenever everything is pumping like crazy to secure gains, that is the game plan. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy for those who bought Ethereum at around here. Right now we're sitting at the same. I told you my previous, not in the previous, but 3 live streams back. I told you how crazy it is when people are still with Ethereum since what, 2020, and still sitting at the same place. This is mind-blowing. So that is what I wanted to tell you guys, that when we're gonna reach $4,000, I do believe that Ethereum is gonna be strong enough and it's gonna show its full potential and reach $4,000. Because come on, all the institutions, if it's true and the BlackRock is buying, the Donald Trump is buying, they're buying more and more. So what do they know? Or this is like completely market manipulation and they're playing with us, and I mean, I'm not tracking their wallets. We can always go in to check their wallets because I don't give a damn thing about their wallets. So Ethereum will come back from T3 and long, from the long position. From the long position to the what? All right, let's just get back to the point. So my Ethereum, I remember this. Where was the COVID crash at approximately here? I have Ethereum accumulated also at around this place. $300, $100. So of course you're regretting of not buying more and not selling it absolutely here, because I was greedy. I was greedy. We all greedy, so. Also, my projection is also that Ethereum could be boring according to this extended cycle, that Ethereum could form something like this, gonna go inside its range and gonna produce our second Enos and then a rally to the upside. So that is why I'm expecting a sell-off from the $4,000. We'll see. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just trying to act that that if I have like crystal ball. All right, Pepe, let's just get back to Pepe. Chat. What else do we have? What else do you have? Do you have any more questions? I would like to interact with you, so... God damn. How many likes we have at this video live stream? Oh my god. Oh my god. BlackRock is an Ondo to that Y, I believe 110x. BlackRock and Trump, they in all coins that under Ethereum's blockchain, if I'm not mistaken, they took every single coin that you can stake. All right, fellas, we have 20 likes. If we could reach 30, that would be awesome. Come on, in this live stream, there was like 180 people and oh, you didn't press a like button? God damn. No, Nico, keep going because I can have a conversation because I want to sit on the live stream because I need to do a live stream because I haven't been on the live stream since what? When was my last live stream? It was what was the date? It was 7 days ago, almost 6-7 days ago. So because sometimes when people are like missing you haven't done live stream or posted a video for 1 week, they're losing their mind. Or if you're not active on Instagram or whatever on Telegram, they're losing their mind. So this game of being an influencer, it actually sucks. If you are a trader or you're doing any other business, don't you ever dare to become an influencer. Just focus on your craft. Do not try to share your craft with other people because it's frustrating. Or get yourself a team. Solana, we already 5 days ago, right? Yeah, 5 days ago, bro. Solana, I mean, I'm gonna repeat you guys that every single altcoin is printing a similar type of pattern, similar market structure as we saw on Ethereum, on majority of those altcoins, but also some of those altcoins are printing a something bearish. There's a lot of uncertainty, so I have no idea. Let me just double check on what is going on with the Bitcoin. I'm gonna open my other window so you won't see this right now. So let me just open another window when I'm where's the liquidity heat map? I want to double check that. Bitcoin. And let's just double check on the monthly, all of those quarters, the monthly returns. I want to see that. All right, we can start predicting something, you know? Of course, there's like no predictions, only probabilities, fellas. Oh, interesting. We have an interesting business. What? Right now, there's like a lot of liquidity sitting on Bitcoin at approximately 110, and the Bitcoin is at where? I don't want to open another chart, but yeah, let's just do that. Bitcoin, Mr. Bitcoin, 110. So the liquidity is sitting at absolutely, we are at the liquidity, but we have a bounce back up to retest this supply. And let me just show you. I'm just talking about this one. You know? 110, 111, all-time highs. This one was taken, 108. Of course, we have some juices at the bottom, so interesting, but the highest and the most brightest levels are on 110 and 11. So looking on a 4-hour time frame, we can start grabbing that, close it inside as descending channel, and then retest approximately 106. Looking on the 4-hour time frame, this is what I see. Or I'm completely idiot and I'm wrong. Because I don't like actually to be wrong when you're facing your people, when they're watching you. Of course, maybe this is stupid, but let me just double check. Bitcoin monthly returns. All right. What can we see? Because I did video about this one, but it's like, screw that information because it doesn't tell you anything. I mean, it could be the same, it could be different. We can't. All right, last year on June, we closed. All right, based on monthly returns, 2025, July, most of the time is green, but also we have red days. So what? 3 months in a row, we have a green and solid days. So what do I need to expect here? Besides of looking at the charts, it tells me absolutely nothing. Bitcoin, let's just double check on Ethereum. Oh, my lord. Yes. That is what I wanted to see. 40%. Nice. Is that 10? All right. So Ethereum Bitcoin just got his ass kicked. And right now, after experiencing those 4 months in a row during the bull rally in red, maybe we have a solid chance to close July and August in green and catch it up. Because I told you in my previous live stream that based on the market structure, I don't know why, I'm expecting a bullish summer. I'm expecting a bullish summer. I have no idea why. Based on the charts. Bitcoin can come to 93? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. 93 is my golden ratio. So still, it can. Everything is possible, you know? So if we're going to see that sharp drawdown, and then Bitcoin, as I showed you, gonna print your favorite inverse head and shoulders pattern with that stupid neckline, and then rally to your, I don't know, to the infinity. So that is also a possible scenario by looking at the educational guess based on the market structure. Like the one guy says on the YouTube, one of the YouTube channels, as I predicted. If you know, you know. Of course, I'm not laughing from him. It's cool, it's cool. It's all up, bro. As I predicted. I like those words. Also, but look, I cannot see the chat. All right, on average, what do we have? May 30, of course, with this one. Yeah, if we have on average, can't tell, fellas. Like it or not, you can hate me, you can love me. Can't tell, but I do believe that 2 months in a row could be bullish. But looking on the Bitcoin, so the correlation between those two, if we're expecting altcoins could be bullish, so they what? Bitcoin is gonna close in red and like 2.3%, something like that. It's gonna be inside some consolidation when the money flow is gonna start kicking the altcoin market. Who knows? Ethereum, just pump it up, boy. Bitcoin, I don't give a damn thing. Those are my thoughts about these two big boys. And yeah, let me just double check my stats. Let me just open my Kraken account. I want to open my Kraken account. Of course, not in front of you. What do you think I'm gonna expose myself? What do you think? All right. Let me just. All right. 2735. Oh, we have a scalpers here. 2.73735. Musketeer. What leverage you're using? I can smell that. I can even smell that. Because you're not asking this question for no reason. Yeah. Absolutely. We can retest that. Ascending trend with this key support right now. This is like potential support. that would be wonderful. If we're gonna see the retest at approximately here, and we're gonna see some positive signs on the lower time frame that we're bouncing back up, I even thinking about increasing my position. What I don't like this. Yeah, well, not too bad. 10, 15x, not that bad. I mean, I thought you're gonna see like 50, which is wow. So, of course, a shake off is also a possible scenario. I'm always trying because crypto market is getting more and more competitive every single year. More new traders. We have to develop another edge. You are priest or you pissed? I mean, if the Bitcoin is going to go to 93,000, I would be not mad. Because if right now is Ethereum is going to start outperforming Bitcoin, if we're going to see this type of movement and going to start bouncing from here, we're going to respect that golden zone. Oh boy, but the market structure would be extremely stupid and I couldn't read that. But this golden zone that I kept my eyes on, I thought we're going to see some kind of descending trend like here, you know? And then without looking at this ascending trend line that has been experiencing that breakdown, to open a buy long position, that was my main plan. So I opened this little one just to stay in shape. So I have no idea. The new damn, bro. I'm gonna say this. I don't want to be a party pooper, but I'm extremely excited and I'm waiting for when the bear market is gonna start kicking, when we're gonna see the blood everywhere. I want to see the panic. I don't know why. I'm thirsty. I mean, I want to see that because I remember previous bull rally, I secured my gains, so I was quite good. I was pissed because I couldn't make more money, but still, I'm extremely excited, and I want to see that. When a lot of people that said, and they're gonna eat their words, who said that if they're gonna be wrong about it, if they're gonna say that the Bitcoin is gonna be at $250,000 this cycle, and if it's not, because here's the thing, guys, I'm always keeping you guys, not like, how to say, I'm always telling you guys that previous cycle, when we reach, I mean, the first one that we all remember when we got involved into a crypto, when the Bitcoin was at approximately $18, $19, $20,000, everybody was saying that the Bitcoin is going to be $40,000. I don't know why, because there was some kind of rumors that the Bitcoin likes the number 4. So everybody was spread the rumors that it's going to reach $40,000. Whatever. Didn't happen. Boom. Straight to the downside. Drawdown. Everybody get wrecked. Then the second rally that we remember that a lot of people got involved, everybody was saying that the Bitcoin is going to reach $100,000. We got topped out at 69, 68. This cycle, no one gives a shit anymore about $100,000. Yes, we reached $100,000. Applause to every single one of you diamond hands. But no one is securing their gains. They're greedy. They want some more. And right now, the rumors are that the Bitcoin has to be at $250,000. So if everyone is saying that the Bitcoin needs to be at 250, it's likely not going to happen. Like, I'm saying this confidently. Because when there's like a bulls, I have to be like a neutral. I have to control my portfolio. I need to control my trades. At the end of the day, I'm just a day trader. So I'm just looking the previous patterns. I mean, the patterns from the previous cycle. So right now, no one gives a shit about $100,000 anymore. Even we haven't reached $100,000 like in the past. No one give a damn thing about $100,000. Everybody was saying that $500,000. Mr. Tate was saying that this cycle is going to be what? $500,000. I comment down below, screenshot. I'm going to take a screenshot to this. So need to go, bro. Have to go. See you next one. Bye, Nico. Nice to see you. So if you don't have any more questions and we finish our discussions and I expose you my, let's just say my plan, my expectations on Ethereum, on the Bitcoin, of course, nothing in here is a financial advice. So give your best shot. I mean, give you some kind of question or whatever that we can discuss for a little bit quiet longer, or we need to wrap this up. Yeah, 250. Everybody's waiting for 250. Just for those who are watching, 18 people, just don't be shy. Comment in the live chat. What is the top for Bitcoin this cycle? What do you think? What is the top? Where's the top? 250? This is our top? $500,000? What? Because I'm gonna analyze this behavior of people that are watching that are extremely bullish and all of that. And of course, I need to start doing these live streams a little bit shorter because after this live stream, I need to put everything, all the timestamps. All right, we have Ruslan is saying that 250 is his juicy spot, loading, waiting. Oh, come on, Ethereum, don't do this. Don't do that. Just break the stupid structure and go higher. Go higher. Go higher. 155, let's be real. All right, Slick. Well, that is a little bit more rational, but I'm rooting for 120, 130, my max. I don't know why, and I don't care if I'm wrong. And I don't care if the Bitcoin is going to go to half a million dollars. Yeah, we'll see what the tomorrow is going to bring us, you know? We will try retest T3 15 10x leverage. What else? Did I miss something? Ava. Just want to double check. What the hell is this crap? All right, fellas, I believe that's a wrap. And yeah, I believe that's a wrap. I need to start thinking about the topics because I'm enjoying doing these live streams. I like to interact with my audience. I mean, I like it. So we need to start developing some kind of topics, maybe some kind of, I don't know, different stuff than trading that we can discuss. Because, yeah, oh, Bitcoin is getting rejected. Bitcoin is getting rejected. If I'm going to lose this one, who cares? I don't give a damn thing, but Bitcoin is getting rejected from the all-time highs. Oh, my lordy, then. No, not you, little shit. I mean... Oh, my God, we're getting rejected. We are getting rejected. The bull rally is over. This is it. This is it, fellas. That was your last chance. Bitcoin is going to absolutely zero. You know why? I know the guy who invented Bitcoin. I know that. I know that. If I tell you who's behind Bitcoin, you cannot sleep at night. All right, fellas, that's a wrap. Let the market do its thing, and let's just see what the tomorrow is going to bring us. I'm going to keep you guys updated. For those who just joined, I mean, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more and want to jump into those live streams alongside with me. And there's like pinned message, and there's like a link down below on you can join my Telegram. It's absolutely free if you want to follow me, what I'm doing on a daily basis, technical analysis, etc. And yeah. Thank you, Ruslan. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Slick, if you're still watching. Thank you, all of those OGs who are joining my live streams. And yeah. Sorry, fellas, I'm gonna I'm gonna drop those timestamps so for those who just missed, but of course there's like nothing special in this live stream. We had a talk. So yeah, peace out, right? Stay safe, don't be greedy, don't throw 50x leverage in your buy long positions, and you'll keep it safe. Bye.